All right, welcome back. And tonight we have, Benjamin Ketia is here with us.
What up, what
and
up?
We're going to be talking about the roadshow.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Look, it's, we've done what, 2 at Plus 233. We've done 1 at Honeysuckle. This is our 4th roadshow. We are going to the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
People have been asking me, where's the Cosmopolitan? Where's the Cosmopolitan? It's at Albean Plaza. So if you know Dzorwulu Junction, it's right at Dzorwulu Junction, right at Dzorwulu Junction. You can't even
across the street from Fiesta Royale.
From Fiesta Royale. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
If you're somebody who knows the area, you can't miss it. If you plot it into your Google Maps, it's very easy to find. So the Cosmopolitan at Albean Plaza, they have a good ground floor with a good screen. If you don't like the ground floor, you can go up to the rooftop.
Oof.
They have an inside bar. They have a cigar bar.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening. I mean, it's a full package. So, you know, I'd say there have been big games this season, but this is the most important game of the season. The managers, of course, are trying to play down that sentiment because, there's always those mind games going on, you know, especially with Pep Guardiola. He's gradually becoming notorious for battering up his opponents, making it look like, oh, you know, you guys are really good, but he'll give you a spanking for 5-0 if you don't wake up and smell what's happening. So that's what it is. Don't mind what the managers are saying. It's a big game. And the big catch about the Cosmopolitan is that it's basically situated in a traffic zone. I mean, if you know how rush hour in Accra is, Dzorwulu Junction, so there are people coming in.
Junction is one of the big ones when it comes to traffic.
Traffic zone. So there's people trying to cross over from the Dzorwulu neighborhood itself into Gimpa. There are people coming from the motorway on the right side going towards Achimota, going towards Kaswa, all those places. And then there's those of us who will be coming from Tesano and that side of town. So what happens typically is because of the traffic, people drop off, have a drink, have a sandwich, just cool off at the Cosmopolitan, wait out the traffic, and then you can continue again. So it's a good place to hang tonight. After work, just come to. I'll be there at 6 p.m. We'll get through all the chit-chatting from about 6:30. So we'll do the build-up, but it's a big game. I don't know what you're expecting, but it's a huge one.
It's difficult to stick my neck out to say anything because one of the things that tends to happen is that even though Arsenal, all right, you would imagine that, okay, I don't know if you ever had one of these dreams before where you were being chased by a leopard and then in the middle of the dream, as you were jumping over a huge gutter, because it happened to me before, and I was being chased by a leopard, I jumped over a huge gutter, and it's like, you know what, I was like, number one, I don't know whether the leopard is going to catch me or not. Number two, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to make it to the other side and the leopard won't catch me or not. So I decided to wake up from this dream, you know, kind of situation. And I asked myself,
what you mean.
So Arsenal is here. You have a simple task. Don't lose this game. Win your other games, you're through.
It's not that simple, though.
It's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
And in a moment like this, you can freeze. And sometimes even the best teams freeze in the big moments.
Look, this is where championship DNA and championship experience comes to bear. Because, you know, if you've been in this kind of situation before where you're leading the pack, a team is chasing you down, they are in your rearview mirror. You just can't shake them off. If you've not been in that type of situation before, it can be nerve-wracking. You can lose your cool, and then everything can come tumbling down. And that's basically what I think Manchester City have over Arsenal. In the last, they've won 4 of the last 5 titles. So they know what the situation is like. There was one point where they had to chase down Liverpool. Remember, they chased Liverpool down, overtook them, and Liverpool never were able to catch up again. And so they know what this is like, and they've shown the penchant for handling big games recently. That Champions League first leg against Bayern Munich. I mean, I've watched a lot of Pep Guardiola games, but that was one of the best displays of Pep Guardiola football I have ever seen. They were ruthless, they were relentless, and they basically kept their foot on the neck of their opponent. So it can be that kind of day, but Arsenal can have a say on that.
But Ben, how much does it depend on the coach on the day? Because you see, we have big coaches, we have big name coaches, and the players just don't seem to spark on a day.
There's that. Look, I like that you're raising this point. We've always said here that when it comes to elite football, the margins are really fine. And so when it comes to a team like Arsenal and Manchester City, yes, there's quality on both sides. Would I say Man City have superior quality slightly? I think so.
I think so.
Exactly.
I would
And
agree
again,
with
they
that.
have the experience of winning a championship, but I don't think the gulf in quality is that big. But it gets to a point where the quality of the teams cancel out, and now it's about in-game management. It's about tactics. But there are also points where managers, can do as much.
Yeah.
It's just about the quality on the pitch. This is one of those games where I think that City do shade the quality bit a little in terms of personnel, but Arteta can manage well enough. He can tactically weave a plot that is capable of snaring Manchester City. It's not the easiest of tasks to achieve. Erling Haaland is in the form of his life, and yesterday he was up to some shenanigans on Twitter. Posted a picture from himself on training and said, "We can't wait." That's the kind of thing that gets you quaking in your boots as an Arsenal fan. But I think that, like you rightly said, if you have your destiny in your own hands, the least you can do is keep control of the situation. West's result for Arsenal today should be a draw.
Yeah.
If you draw this game, then if they win their next two games, that's Manchester City. It becomes a goal difference type of thing. You can hope for the best. It's not a situation that's completely out of your hands. But if you lose tonight, you hand the initiative over to them, and then you begin to become the chasing part. You know what's tragic? It's what, about 5-6 games to the end of the season. Arsenal have led the season literally all season. They've led the table all season. Just to throw it away now.
At the last minute.
I don't think Arsenal fans will be able to stomach that. They started the season off saying that it was top 4 ambition, going to the Champions League, but when you see how the season has rolled along... But at this point,
it shouldn't be top 4
ambition.
You cannot, we are winning it.
You cannot do that. You need to win it all. And I think they should be up for it. I'm looking out for Ghana's Thomas Partey especially because we're just talking about it on radio before I came here. Essien is a Premier League winner. Jeffrey Schlupp is a Premier League winner. Danny Amati is a Premier League winner. We don't have a lot of those, but if Partey can win a title with Arsenal, that would be hugely significant because Essien won it. Essien had won, I think, 3 Premier League titles, and it was a time when Chelsea were dominant, so it was not an anomaly. Now Partey is coming. He's been, I can arguably say that he's been debatably Arsenal's best player this season. And so if he wins it, it will be huge. The storylines around it will be very interesting to see, but he needs to come to the party today. He's not been great the last 2 games.
Game, for example, he wasn't really...
He's not been great the last 2 games. If there's ever a time where you need to put in that I am him performance, it needs to be today.
Fantastic. Well, just don't forget that it's tonight. It's at the Cosmopolitan, which is at the Earl Beam Plaza. Now, again, it's directly opposite, across the street from the Fiesta Royale Hotel. So don't miss it. Be there. The game starts
the game starts at 7 p.m. But we will be there from 6 p.m. Analysis and everything begins at 6:30. So you can get there at 6 p.m. Grab a chicken sandwich, grab a drink. You know how to do it. Get a little something.
That's right.
Settle down, enjoy the game.
Good Day's going to be there.
Oh, what are you talking about? Good Day's live in action. Betway have some goodies to give out today. So you want to be there as well. So our sponsors will be there. Arsenal fans will be there. There's an Arsenal fan group that are planning to storm the place. So, we are looking out for it. There are few Manchester City fans in Ghana. I didn't know Manchester City had fans in Ghana. But winning breeds new things.
Winning breeds. But don't you remember that Chelsea's breeding of fans in Ghana started with the winning ways back in the day?
Michael Essien and Didier Drogba had a big part to play in that. But winning definitely helps you out. So, come out there with your friends. Come out there. After work, come out there from home, chilling. Just come out there, watch some football, meet some new people, enjoy some drinks. The vibes will be good. I can tell you that for sure.
I have a message for Thomas Partey this morning. Thomas, if for no one at all, for Samuel Atamensa win this game.